What the? Are you normally up this early?
Oh, Ranger, you're awake!
Indeed, and it seems you are as well.
Well, to answer your question, no, I'm not normally up this early.
And what makes today so special?
Oddly enough, you!
Pardon me?
Well, I've been thinking, and you only have two viable routes. Both are exceedingly dangerous, and you need something to protect yourself in the wild. So I have forged you this. A sword fit for the dwarves. In a Senayar, Will of the Sea.
Barin, this is a kingly gift.
If all went well, it should be light as a feather, yet sliced through orcs like a butter on a hot summer's day.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Before you leave, I have a few more things that you'll need. You'll need a few provisions. In the wild, a warrior will not last long on an empty stomach. Take these. Cram and dry fruit, though maybe unfavourable, will keep you strong enough to make the journey, or at least strong enough to forage for better meals. Here are a few odds and ends I think you may find useful as well, for I can't imagine your pockets are deep enough to carry all that food. Here are a few bags you may store your things away in. And here's a handy old tome I used to keep around for marking orders. Don't worry, I've taken out the old pages. Of course, for such a long journey, you'll need a mount. Or perhaps a companion if your fate serve you better. Come along, I have just the beast. Here he is, Silverflank. A trusty steed he is indeed. To the Red Mountains and back he could bear you, and speedily might I add. For but a shire pony he may be, he is strong and loyal as any steed of Rohan.
Barin, I cannot convey in words how much this means. May ever your beard grow long, and your market flourish. Should we ever meet again, indeed, more should be told of your tales, Master Dwarf. Your kindness shall be repaid one day.
Farewell, Master Ranger. May easy your journey be, and rewarding the answers you seek.
I suppose now we need to figure out where we are going, and how are we gonna go there. I'm thinking east. Barin gave me this map. It has some pretty nice annotations of everything. I think the best way to go is through the Old Forest, the Barrow Downs, then swoop up to the Forsaken Inns to the South Downs, then go along the Great East Road, stop in Rivendell, and figure it out from there, I guess. So, to the Old Forest. I think our first stop will be Hobbiton. There's a lot of resources there, and perhaps some people can give us some directions. So, to Hobbiton again. And here we are. And there's Barin's tent deserted, because, I mean, nettles. I'd assume he's still back at home since he was working on that sword. But man, take a look at this sword in the Senaya, Will of the Sea. This thing is impressive for something that was made in, I can't assume, more than 5 hours. Oh, what the heck's that thing? That's a big freaking hill. Alright, any of you guys got any directions for me? The only brew for the brave and true comes from the Green Dragon. Ooh, pipeweed. Weed. Anyone for a third breakfast? No, I I don't think I had a single breakfast, so... I say rich families keep treasure in their burrows. Jewels. Jewels. Well, good day. Thank you. You too. Good day. Adventures, nasty things they are. Make you late for dinner. Well, I mean, I don't really have anywhere to eat dinner, so that's fine. Road. That one's true. Mungo. Mungo clay hanger. Pleasure to meet you, but I must be heading on my way. This sword, man, I can't believe Barin did all this for me. He got me all this food in reserve, a freaking horse. He only had 2, by the way. That's pretty impressive. And a friggin' sword. I mean, just generosity to the max. Speaking of which, we're going to be needing this for the wild. So, till then, I'm going to be using this. These things. There we go. There we go. Okay. Onwards then. It's so peaceful here. Almost surreal. Nothing bad ever happens here. Everyone here is quiet and content. Maybe it would be better off to just live here. Can you be a good friend and bring this old hobbit some sweet, 6-cherry liqueur? It's been a hard day in the garden and I love something to drink. Number 1, either you have some very good hair dye or you are not an old hobbit. Secondly, I'm not going to satisfy your urges. Really, I barely remember anything about this world. When I woke up, I knew nothing really but my name and the names of a few places in Middle-earth. Namely, Middle-earth itself and Gondor. That's pretty much it. That's all I knew. I suppose if Barin is right and I did live in Gondor, that would explain why. Gondor is the only place I remember. Really, I don't remember anything else. And that includes the Old Forest. I mean, hell, I barely knew anything of the Northern Lands. So, I'm thinking, this place could be dangerous. I don't know really anything about it. It seems pretty ominous. I think I should probably get some information before I go in there. So, I've come to a crossroads. I can either go west to Mickle Delving, the Far Downs, the Tower Hills, and eventually the Grey Havens, which I've read a little bit about. They are apparently elven havens that these people called High Elves use to get to some place called Valinor. I couldn't really find much else about it, but I'm not going there. I need to go south, so east it is, I guess. And we have another problem. The sun is setting. So some nice hobbits lent me some flint and steel so that I can start a campfire while I was here. While I was on my way here. I've been riding at a breakneck pace, or I guess, considering the circumstances, a breakneck pace. I'm actually pretty close to the Stock River where I originally woke up, which I read that is what this is named. Where I woke up. The Old Forest is pretty close, so I better find some information and fast. But till then, I need to make camp, so I have to find a good place to do so. Okay, so I rode a little bit south into the woods, very close to where I woke up now, and I figured this was a pretty good place to make camp. So first off, I need to make a crafting table. I need to make a fence to attach my horse to. So, one sec. So, I made the fences. I'm going to just rename this to Resources Pouch so I can just toss stuff in there. So you, sir... I'm stupid, I put my fence in here. Thank God he gave me this lead, or I'd have no way to control you. Alright, there you are. And, okay, I guess time to build camp. Alright, time to see what this thing can do. One-hit kill, nice. Oh man, I feel kind of sorry for these guys. Alright, how much did I get there? 3? That's not enough. I'm gonna need quite a sufficiently higher amount, but I mean, I guess I'll do what I can. Oh. Okay, here's some more sheepies. They're dead? Oh, different color. That could make design a little bit harder, but I mean, I'll work with what I got, you know? Man, I can't wait to see. I don't even know what an orc is. He said orcs. Okay, here's one last sheep. And this brings me up to a total of 11 wool. Okay, not what I was expecting, but it will have to do. Okay, now let's see what we can do about building a tent. It'll have to be small. It'll have to be extremely compact. Let's see. Put the bed down here, sort of like what I was sleeping in Barin's house. I need room to move, of course. Crap. Hard to build with plants everywhere. And then I guess this will have to do. Here, let's see if we can get a little bit more. I'm gonna go look for some more sheep because this isn't exactly what I was thinking. Let us light the campfire. Alright, there it is, burning bright. I woke up with nothing. No memories. No knowledge of this world. I have no idea what's going on. In the end, who am I? And what was that dream last night? Or was it a vision? Maybe a lost memory? It's all so confusing. More mysteries, I guess. Time to go to bed. What are these? What's going on? I'll have to find out in the morning. Till then, I have to get whatever sleep I can. So, Arcen lives.